I bet you can't see me. I'll give you a few seconds. I bet you weren't expecting a guy to be on the floor crawling, huh? Well, if you want to crawl on the floor, stick around. Boop, boop, boop. So if you want to crawl on the floor and have many other body actions, this add-on is for you. It's the more body actions plus pick up and carry add-on by the one and only Sir Rob or Cy Rob. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. But other than that, the download link will be in the description down below, so I highly recommend checking it out. Now it comes with a resource pack and a behavior pack, so make sure both are enabled. And in the game world settings, you want these experimental gameplay features enabled, holiday creative features, beta APIs, and Molang features. With all that enabled, hop into the world. As you can see, we are in the world right here. And now I'm going to start off with some of the simple actions that you can do. So let me show you. First of all, I'm also in survival, so all these actions can be done in survival. And most of them is actually preferable to be done in survival. So the first one, to do the old classic lie down, right? So that's one of the first actions I'm going to show you, is you simply look up and then you press shift. As high as you can look up and you press shift. And as you can see, I'm lying down on the ground. Isn't that pretty cool? You can't really do anything when you're on the ground, but you can't really move. You can't do anything. You're just kind of on the ground and you then just simply lay down. Now to get up, you just simply jump and do stuff. Let's move on to the next action, and that's going to be the sit down action. Now, like the lie down where you look straight up, this one is you just look straight down and then you crouch and then you get to sit on the ground. Now, if you're wondering, this is how it looks in third person and this is how it looks in first person. You can actually see your character model sitting on the ground, which is pretty awesome, and you can do stuff and that. Now, for our next action, from the sitting down action, remember this is to look straight down and press crouch, we're going to actually start to crawl. Now, to do this, all we need to do is simply, while sitting down, press a movement key. Anyone works. So there, as you can see, we started crawling and we can crawl around looking all demonic like and scare your friends and make them leave your world because you're a bad person. Now do note, while we're in this crawling form, we are actually 1 block tall. Now to illustrate this, let's just make a little tunnel, make it 1 block tall like that, out of pure diamonds. Very realistic indeed. So here we go. We got our 1 block tall tunnel, and let's actually get into crawling mode. So remember, sit, crouch, and then move. As you can see, we're crawling through the 1 block tunnel. That's pretty awesome. Now there's just one final step from this crawling position. You can actually crawl completely on the ground. I don't know if that's the right terminology to use for it. So from this position, you simply press your spacebar or jump if you're on mobile. And as you can see, we are in this different type of crawl animation. Now we're completely on the ground. We have a lower viewpoint, and of course we can crawl through tunnels that are slightly wider, right? So we need to make a tunnel that is 2 blocks wide instead of 1 block. As you can see, we can crawl under 1 block tall blocks that are too wide, if that makes any sense, as you can see right there. Have you ever wanted to crawl on ledges like you see in the movies by actors and such? Well, this add-on makes it so. So simply what you're going to do is go to a wall that's about 3 blocks tall, and you're going to look up at a roughly like a slight angle like so, and then all you need to do is get close to it and jump. And as you can see, you grapple onto the edge, and now you can crawl around and do the ultimate cool movement and all that. It looks amazing. Just look at that detail. And you can even climb up by simply pressing jump. You can climb up onto the top of that and you get that cool animation. So let's show you in first person how it looks. In first person, you want to tilt your head slightly like that, and then you just simply jump like that. Okay, maybe I need to go a bit higher. There you go. As you can see, you grasp on the block, and this is how it looks in first person. Pretty cool. Remember, this is how it looks in third person. And then to just simply hop up, you press jump, and there you go. We're climbing up onto the block, and as you can see, we're on top. I think this is pretty cool and can be used in a lot of parkour maps. That's all I'm saying. Now moving on to our last feature is the pick up blocks or MOBS action. Well, it's pretty simple to do. All you need to do is go to a chest. Let's just throw items into this chest. So any like block that can store items. There's a list on the MCPE DL page that tells you all that you can pick up using this action. Well, for chests and such, you need to follow this slightly complicated procedure where you have to jump, shift, and try to break the block at the same time while being relatively close to it. So we're gonna jump, shift, and punch, and as you can see, we have picked up the chest and we can walk around with it, which I think absolutely is amazing. Now, it's better in third person than first person because the block kind of like looks a bit wrong. In third person, it looks amazing, and you can just kind of punch it and it kind of throws it, which is pretty amazing. Now, you can also do this with most mobs and players, in fact. So we'll just showcase this on the cow. For mobs, you don't need to punch. You just have to shift and jump at the same time. And there you go. We have picked up this mighty cow. We're actually super strong, as you can tell. We can pick up a whole cow without breaking a sweat, and we can run our normal speed, and then we can just simply throw it wherever we want. So it's easy to gather mobs for your breeding pen. But anyways, that's how you can get yourself some more body actions or mob pickup in the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. If you made it this far, consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Wait, is that Shrek?